Colin, from a 3 over start to finishing 4 under, again, I know you just talked to Tom, but what was the main difference you saw out there from the after the first few holes?
I just knew there was a lot of holes. I mean, the double was just compounded by mistakes after mistakes. Unfortunately, I was up against a tree, took an unplayable. The three putt on four was just not, that stuff shouldn't happen, but it did. And I just knew like I was still hitting my irons good. I just had to give myself opportunities, right? So just seeing good shots, seeing quality shots go forward, that's important. And I've seen that the past couple days, even though yesterday was a bad score. And I just, kept my head down and kept grinding at it.
How satisfying is it though to overcome something like that, a tough start, where some would think that you maybe shot yourself out of the tournament. Here you are right back in it after that finish.
Yeah, I haven't had a round like this in a while, and I think it just shows that my head's in the right space. And when you're 3 over through four, like all I was trying to do was get back to even par through nine. Even par at the end of the day, even if I shot even, I would have been pleased because, out here you can get yourself in trouble pretty quickly. So I'm very happy with how everything kind of came about. Obviously, the nice little string of birdies just was a nice momentum swing. The par putt on 17, the putt on 18, all these things are just kind of great little momentum things heading into tomorrow.
And coming off that bogey on 12, I mean, how key was that shot on 13, hitting that close on the par three there, and
Yeah.
and really kind of starting the streak.
Yeah, we JJ and I owe him a lot. We talked through a lot today. Thursday was kind of an easy day. It was just shoot and point, or point and shoot, and ball went where we wanted. Today it was a little bit back and forth, a little bit of tweeners of those clubs, and sometimes those days don't work out. But we were able to figure out the right numbers, figure out the right shots, and that was a nice shot to finally hit where I wanted, and then just kind of get that everything starting from there.
Yeah. So nothing really in terms of your swing thoughts or anything that might have just clicked for you. It's really just sticking to the process.
Nothing changed. I mean, I had the few birdies on the front nine, the little string of, what was it, 6, 7, 8. So, all those felt good. I need to play out of the fairway. I still didn't do that enough. I don't know how many fairways I hit today, but it wasn't enough. And I think if I do that tomorrow, I'll give myself a good chance, come 9 holes.
Is it encouraging? I mean, yeah, because you said yesterday you were counting. You said you counted 3 fairways yesterday, walking up 18. I think the computer said 4 today.
Sweet. No,
But is it encouraging though? Like, is it encouraging knowing that, right, you're still giving yourself these birdie chances, even though, right, the driver may not be, the
Yeah,
biggest weapon?
I missed him in the right spot. I mean, the back nine, I got 2 birdies on the par threes, had some par fives that I was in the rough. So, look, if I want to have full control of it, I mean, yeah, I've got to play out of the fairway. Is it possible? Yes. I mean, today shows that, and thankfully I wasn't missing it that far off compared to yesterday. But look, I want to figure it out because playing out of these fairways, you can hit some long drives with how firm the fairways are getting. The greens are getting a lot firmer, so it's going to be even more apparent to want to be in the fairway and be on those greens tomorrow.
Yeah. And then just looking ahead to tomorrow, we talked at the beginning of the week of just really trying to get back into the winner's circle, this being one of the last opportunities. And does it help at all knowing that you will be, chasing tomorrow and not really thinking about protecting anything? You're just going out trying to shoot a low score and seeing what happens.
Yeah, look, I mean, those first few holes, I mean, the 1 and 2 are very gettable, 3 could be gettable, and then you get to 4 and 5, and you're just like, if I make a 4 and a 3 there, you're going to be happy. So my mindset tomorrow is just going to be, let's start off hot out of the gates, right? 1, 2, and 3. Let's get a birdie or 2 out of there, and then let's just see what happens. I think the game, the putter feels really good. The irons feel really good. It's just getting myself to get those shots, and that's gonna, we're gonna need to figure that out in the next kind of hour or so.
Awesome. All right. Perfect. Do you have anything, Steve, real quick?
How about the question of winning in Japan? We talked about that the first day, but how important is that? Important at all, or is it a critical factor, or do you just want to win?
I mean, like I said, my focus tomorrow is just to give myself a chance. I had to do that today. It's not going to change anything out there. I'm going to be, 3, 4, possibly 5 shots behind heading into tomorrow. So we're going to see what happens. But look, today was very crucial in giving myself an opportunity to do that. So, I'm going to prepare like I always do for final rounds and just kind of let it play out.
Just one more. The frustration of yesterday, had that not happened, you'd be in much better shape. You're behind the 8 ball now. What about yesterday, the inability to handle that wind?
Well, I mean, look, hitting 3 fairways, you can't play golf like that. And the double wasn't even because I missed the fairways, because I, made 5 shots or whatever from literally 35 or 50 yards from the green. So it wasn't an inability to handle the wind. It was just an inability to hit fairways, and that continued today. So it wasn't just the wind. You know, there's no wind out there, and I was missing fairways today. So, look, the irons still feel really good. It's not the irons. It's just, can I manage from the middle of the fairway or not?
Collin, on a lighter note, I want to ask you about Sung Jae's birdie on 18. Did you see the up and down? What are your thoughts on that?
Pretty incredible. That is like how you script golf, is just taking 30 minutes or however long we felt took on that hole, and just, you know, you see that all the time. But it was an awesome way to end. It was good on him, and yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, Collin.
Thanks, guys.